Yo, what's up everybody? It's KB here. So in this video, let's talk about what browser you should use. It's 2020 and a lot of things have changed, especially with the Microsoft Edge. Okay, so I'm actually not here to tell you guys what browser you should use. I'm here to tell you guys what browser do I use. Okay, that was epic. So recently I have been using a Microsoft Edge a lot. If you have seen my previous videos, whenever I open the browser, it is most of the time Edge browser. Okay, so there are many reasons why people use different browser. Many reasons. Okay, so for now in my PC, let me tell you, let me be honest with you guys. I have only two browsers installed. One, Microsoft Edge, the new one, okay, which is based on Chromium, not the old one. I used to hate the old one. Okay, that's that. And second, I have Chrome installed. That's all the browsers I have. And now some of you guys will at least recommend me in the comments, or you may be thinking that you should use Firefox, maybe if you like Firefox, okay. And maybe some of you guys will say use Brave browser, use that browser, Opera, or something like that. But actually, I am a long time Chrome user. I have been using Chrome from a very long time. The first browser I used to use was Firefox, but now, I use Chrome. And if you go do some research, you will find out that the Chrome is the most popular browser. Okay, there are many reasons why. Okay, so now, I use Chrome plus Edge. Since the release of new Edge based on Chromium, I use Edge and Chrome equally, okay, for different reasons. So I would say if you just bought a new PC, I'm a Windows user, by the way. I'm not a Mac user or Linux, okay. If you use Mac, then there is a chance that you will use Safari. So that is the default browser of Mac, but maybe some of you guys will use the Chrome. So by default, if you just bought a PC, I I can say that you'll be satisfied with the new Edge browser. The main reason is that it is based on Chromium, and it is just very much like Chrome. So you will not find any difference in performance. Okay, that is the main reason I use the new Edge browser a lot. And the second reason, they have this section called privacy and services. Here you can block harmful ads or websites, and this is very useful for if you want to do the web browsing or something like that. Okay, so you can just read the description of the Edge browser and choose your privacy based on what you want to do, or like you can go basic, balance, or strict, and prevent the websites to track you and all that. So I'm not gonna go deep and explain every single thing in the Edge browser, okay, but this is the most common thing why people will use Edge browser. Plus it is based on Chromium, and you can install almost all the Chromium or Chrome extensions in Edge. Okay, so it is like easy pick. Okay, if you're lazy, you don't want to download other browser, you can use this. So now question comes to the mind, another mind, people, there are so many people hate Chrome, basically any Chromium browser, because Chromium browser uses lots of RAM. That is the most common main reason people hate Chrome or any Chromium browser, because it uses lots of RAM and maybe CPU. So yeah, if you don't have a good amount of RAM, this is 2020. Okay, now these days I can say definitely that if you just bought a PC or laptop, you have at least 8 gigabyte of RAM. I think that is enough for a Chrome or any Chromium based browser. And if you are using a really old laptop or PC which has only like 4 gigabyte of RAM or 2 gigabyte, I would highly recommend you guys to use the what do you call it, Firefox. Yeah, Firefox. So if you have a less resources left in your PC, then Firefox is the way. Okay, that is the way. I mean, Firefox, you should use the Firefox if you don't want your browser to eat all of your RAM and CPU. Okay, so that's a recommendation. But as I said, I have only two browsers installed in my PC, Chrome and Chromium Edge. That's all I use. And now let's talk about the Brave browser. Actually, I have never used or never installed a Brave browser because I don't know. I have no reason to give you guys because a lot of people like Brave browser because it is the most, as people suggest me, okay? Other people. I have heard from the other people that Brave browser is the most secure browser as of now. So that's why people use Brave browser, but I still don't use it. I don't know. I have no reason, but I have been using a Chrome from a very long time. So I just use the Chrome, or now these days, just a Chromium Edge browser by Microsoft, and it is an easy pick. So if I freshly install a Windows, I would straight go and use the Microsoft Edge browser if I don't have to use the Google services like YouTube, Gmail, and all that. You know, so for that, I still recommend you guys to use the if you use the Google services. I it's like let me give you the example because I'm making myself confused. So if I go and search here Chrome download, look at that. So now Edge browser is telling me that you're already browsing in the new Edge, Microsoft Edge. So yeah, the thing is that like if you go to YouTube or Google from this, they will also promote you with use Chrome because that is better. I don't want to get into the really deep hole of these things, but let me tell you one story. So when the new Microsoft Edge browser was out, people were reporting that the Google services such as YouTube was not running that well on the Edge browser, and they were telling, at least they were giving the feedback to the public on the internet that Google is doing something like they are purposely making a, like for example YouTube, the Google service slower on the Edge browser, because whenever you visit a site they know what browser you're using, so they can actually purposely make your experience bad on that site with your browser, whatever browser you're using. So that's that. So that's why I said that if you use the Google services like Gmail or any YouTube, google.com, whatever, so I recommend you guys to use the Chrome because that then you will have no problem. If it is actually not a good thing to do. Like, people have a freedom to use whatever browser they want to use, and the company should not block them, like should not disturb the user, okay, whenever they visit the site of their service. Okay, I'm getting confused here. So here you can see this is the example here that if you have not downloaded the Edge browser, it will say download the Edge browser using a Bing if you use the Bing something. Okay, so let me go here and google.com. Okay, And look at that. They know I have installed a Chrome, but they say switch to Chrome for Windows. Why not? So this is like, they have big services. Like the Chrome is made by Google, and they want every single people who uses their service to use the Google Chrome. Okay, same thing goes with the Microsoft. They have made so many things. They have made the biggest thing, actually, the Windows itself. So if we have not installed a, let me go here. So it's not here, but before I did not install the Chrome Edge browser, it will give you the advertisement here, install Chrome Edge browser, something like that, the new Edge browser. So I don't know if they have right to do such a thing, like promote, do the advertisement of their product. I don't know. Okay, I leave that to you guys, but hopefully I think that you're understanding what I'm trying to say here. This is a war between browsers. Okay, so I don't know, Mozilla have something like that. I don't know if Mozilla have some popular services where they can promote, but I don't know. Now you get it, what I'm trying to say here. So the best I can suggest to you guys, if you used a uh, Google services, use Chrome. Okay, if you don't have a lots of resources like RAM and CPU, then use Firefox. Okay, don't use Opera. I don't recommend that, because I feel, this is my personal experience, but I feel like Opera is the slowest browser ever. Okay, I know it is also based on Chromium. It is just like a Chrome, but it does not run like a Chrome. Definitely, you can check out by yourself. Okay, I don't recommend that. Actually, it is up to you. Okay, it is up to you. Whatever browser you want to use, I'm here to tell you that how I use my browser and what browser do I use. And now it's up to you what browser you want to use. That's it. Very nice, KB. So, so these are the biggest company with the most popular browsers, and I think as of now the most popular browser is Chrome. There is a reason. The most common reason is that it is made by Google, and they have their services like google.com, YouTube, Gmail to promote their browser. Even if the browser is still being promoted to the user, if browser was bad, people would never use that. The browser is actually good. That's why people are using it, and that's why the Chrome browser is the most popular browser as of now. And second reason, uh, Microsoft Edge is based on Chromium, because they know Chrome is the best and they want to compete with the Chrome. So now there you have it, Microsoft Edge with Chromium build. That's that. So yeah, I'm getting confused now, guys. Yeah, for real. So that's it. If you have any question, like not the question, but any suggestion or anything that you want to say to me, you can say it in the comment section below, and we will have some chit chat in the comments. I will try to reply you. And that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope you found your best browser or what browser you want to use. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. I will put link in the description for a Chrome browser if you want to download. If you don't have, you can go there, download. And same thing, I will put link in the description for Edge browser. You can go there, download the Edge browser, and have fun with both of the browsers. Okay. Yeah, that's my recommendation. Use multiple browsers for multiple websites or multiple reasons. Okay. As I said, if you want to use Bing, use the Edge browser. If you want to use anything related to Google services, then use Chrome. If you don't have resources, RAM and CPU, then use Firefox. And if based on people's opinion, if you want the total the best secure browser. You may want to use the Brave browser. You can do the research on that. I have not installed it yet and never used it, so I cannot give you my opinion. So maybe someday I will try out the Brave browser by myself. For now, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see you in the next one. Take care of yourself and have fun. Bye bye.